I am going on my first date in like probably a year and a half. Oh my gosh, what are you looking at? Do I look okay? I'm in DC. Oh, I've been driving for over an hour now. Oh shoot, let me turn off my blinker. So we've been talking for about a week. We met on Tinder, okay? Yeah, Tinder. That's like where it's at right now. And I'm really excited about this one. He's different. He's different from all these other folios I've been talking to. And I really am into him right now. I mean, we'll see after this date, but we have video chatted. Like, we video chatted for almost 5 hours on one day. And then we video chatted last night, and we don't live very close to each other. So we're kind of meeting halfway, but it's not really halfway. I'm driving farther. Anyway, so I told my mom about this guy, and she's like giving me a pep talk today. She's like, smile, okay? Have a nice smile and just have a good time. And I'm like, I have no problem on dates, honestly. I usually do get asked out a second time for the most part, but I just haven't always been that selective with who I go out with the first time. So I'm just like, no, thanks. But so I'm like, Mom, I'm not an uptight person on a date. I know how to be friendly and smile. And she's like, well, you just don't do it around the family, the kids. Yeah, but okay, well, like, why am I gonna smile around you guys forever? So anyway, I was just like, yeah, I'm just a little nervous about like when he sees me, because, and I told her this, I'm like, I'm not a 10. I'm not a 10. But if you take everything else about me and add it up, I'm a 10. I'm a 10 all day long. So yeah, I've been really pretty in the clouds about this one. My head, oh gosh. There's just something so different about him. He's a real rugged guy, and he's a manly man. I think that's what I need. I do really like nice guys. I really do. I do, however, need a guy who can stand up to me, because I have a very strong personality, and I mean, I don't need to be bossed around or pushed around, and I'm not bossy or anything, but come on, Mazda. But oh shoot, see, you are not in a case, and there you fell. Oh my gosh, 4 minutes. 4 minutes until I'm there. We're going to Dave & Buster's, so whatever. I mean, get a good look at the goods and the extra goods. So why is, like, people, they're going, where am I? This isn't even DC. What? People are nuts. Anyway, I don't even know what else I'm saying. Oh, like, I feel like I like this guy, and I told him that. That's crazy for me to do. I don't do that. That's not me. What is wrong with me? I hope that I don't get back in the car after this is all said and done and I'm like crying. That would suck, right? Oh, I hate. Like, it's exciting, and I've been so excited about it, but oh man, it's just like, well, this is it. This is what's happening. I'm almost there, so I'm gonna go now, and we'll see how it goes at the very end. Hopefully this camera situation worked okay. Oh shoot. Oh no, I missed the turn! I'm stumped on this one. And I'm really tired. This whole week, ever since I've been talking to this guy, I've been pretty excited about him. So my head's been in the clouds, you know. I haven't told him that. Well, when we were talking. So it's almost like now I've met him and I can come back down, right? And I just, like, I am exhausted. But so there is some of that going on. I just don't know what to think. I have no idea. He is, like I said, I mean, he's assertive, and which is fine. So I got into the parking garage, and he was waiting for me. It was very nice of him. Because I didn't know how the setup was, but this Dave & Buster's was in the mall. In a mall. I pulled up and he was there, and he was standing over. And I got out of the car and I hugged him, and I think he was like, whoa. Because as we were walking in, he was like, we're walking side by side. So, okay. So when we hugged, I was like, it's nice to meet you. And I don't know what he said. It's just strange sometimes. So then we started walking in, and he was like, are you wearing heels or something? I'm like, no. And I showed him. I mean, I'm not wearing heels at all. Like, and I was like, that's why I ask how tall guys are. Because I really am that tall. And he was like, I thought you were like maybe 5'10" or something. I said, no, that's not what I said in my profile or my description. And so I was just, I mean, I don't want to make a guy feel inferior or anything like that, so I try to not talk about it. But since he brought it up, I was just like, yeah, so do you think we're the same height? Because that's what he was saying. He's like, well, I'm 5'11" and 3/4. And So I don't know, because sometimes it looked like I was taller. Sometimes it looked like maybe we were the same height. I don't know. But it was fine. His height was fine for me. I don't think my height was all that fine for him, because like I know that he's been married before, and he said that she's 5'4". So, yeah, I just, my stature's not really all that common. He was just really hard to read. It was hard to read. It could be his personality, or he could have just been uncomfortable walking near me because of my height, and I could just be reading into it. But when we would walk around, he would walk in front of me. Not a huge deal. I mean, in the arcade area, that's kind of what happens, but I don't know. I have no idea. It was pretty fun. It was really hot in there, though. I thought it was going to be cool, really cool tonight. But it's not as cool as I thought. So anyway, he was very nice with that, and it was fine. I just wasn't maybe it's just not there, because it just seemed like he was like, holy crap, this chick is freaking tall. Anyway, then after we're done playing, he's like, do you want to get something to eat? Or he asked me if I was hungry, and I said yes. So we went and ate at, I don't even know what it was called, but it was pretty good. Just so hard to know, because when we would text and video chat, there was flirtation going on, and I mean, I was smiling and stuff. I probably wasn't being the most flirtatious either, because I just thought he was probably uncomfortable with my height. I'm not uncomfortable with my height. I like being tall, and his height was fine with me, but it was just his body language. He just was he just didn't expect it. He would talk about work and stuff, and his back really hurt. And he actually was making an appointment to go to the doctor. He was going to go today at 5, but it was too late. And I was like, oh, that was really sweet of you. You didn't have to do that. You're in pain. And I asked him if he had any ibuprofen, because I have some in my car that I could give him. And sometimes I thought maybe he was looking at me, because when we were video chatting, he's like, you have really pretty eyes, and you have pretty hair, and nice smile. So I thought maybe when we were eating, I thought maybe sometimes I caught a glimpse of him looking into my eyes. I don't know. So yeah. We finished eating and then he walked me into my car. He's a very dominating man, and I like that. I do wish, though, that there was a little bit more, just a little bit more softness to him. Just a little bit. Because he's very hard to read. He's so hard to read. And I'm really hard to read, too. Like, I'm pretty rough around the edges. I know that. But, like, he would open the door and he asked he asked the server for some more water, to fill up my water. And, you know, I thanked him for that. And I was like, you're such a gentleman. We were walking back to the car and we were passing his car first. And I was like, you want me to walk you to your car? You know, just being stupid. And he's like, are you the man? I was like, no, I'm not. I just was making a joke. Like, stupid Rachel. So then he walked me to my car and we hugged, and he hugged me for a long time. Like, I don't know, you know? So when we were videoing, he was like, it was really cute because he's like, I would kiss you right now. You know, that's really sweet. And he's like, what would you do if I kissed you when we first met? I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. And so that was kind of in the back of my mind, even though I really wasn't getting much of a feeling from him that he was into this. So when we were saying goodbye, I was just like, he's hugging me for a long time. Maybe he thought I was hugging him for a long time. I don't freaking know. So I was like, I don't know. If he is thinking anything, then this isn't kind of the area for it. It was just this awful mall parking garage, and the lighting was so bright, and it wouldn't have been a good time, and I wouldn't have wanted him to kiss me there anyway. So, anyway, I was like, thank you. I had a really nice time playing the games. And I'm always, when it comes to the end of the night thing, I'm definitely reserved with that. So I appreciate when a man is assertive there. Yeah. So do I think he's going to call me, or am I going to hear from him? I'm not really sure. I am kind of leaning towards no. Like, it's kind of sad because I don't know. We were really vibing. Like, we were really vibing on text and video and stuff, but I don't know. We're probably not a match. I'd be really shocked if I heard from him. I just want to lay down here like this. He is handsome. He's a handsome man. I told him that he was handsome even when we were talking. So yeah, he's a good-looking guy, and he's real beefy. Love that. Yeah. So I think that's really that. I'm just so used to being single. I'd be surprised if this just seems more like I'm definitely okay being single. I'm certainly not desperate and just gonna go for anyone. I'd just rather be alone. But so I'm just so used to it. Maybe it's just that I'm just too used to it, and that's why I think this will be my life. Which is really okay. I mean, you don't have to put up with somebody's crap, right? But I know I've been in relationships. It is nice to share things with somebody. I just feel indifferent right now. If I heard from him again, I would see him again just to see if the second time around maybe there would be more of a connection as far as flirtation and kind of more intimacy goes, because it's like, what can you really do at Dave & Buster's? Oh my goodness. I found myself wanting to touch his arm, so I like to hold guys' arms like under here when I'm walking next to them. And I found myself tempted to do that, but I didn't. Obviously, he'd probably be like, "What the heck are you doing?" Oh my goodness! I did feel comfortable with him because we talked so much, and I don't know. I'm not sure if he was comfortable with me. So, but yeah, I would see him again to see if there would be more of a romantic connection, but I'm feeling like 60% I won't hear from him. No, I'm feeling like 70% I won't hear from him. Okay, well, that's that. I mean, it was good to break my 1.5 year dry spell, I suppose. It's all good. It's all good. On to the next, maybe? I don't know. Yep, that's that. And I am going to go to bed now. So, if I hear anything, I will keep you posted.